So we're back with episode 2, I think,
Two.
of Torch.
Two.
Of, the temporary Outer Reaches central hub. Last time, who would like to tell us what happened last time? Who remembers?
Last time on D&D,
Yep.
I, Agnes,
Appeared.
I appeared and then proceeded to assist Torch in developing an air bubble.
Yes. So they didn't die in
Yeah.
space. It's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. And we got
And-
attacked by flying evil creature monster things.
Yep.
Ew.
And we discovered the very important powers of lichens, thanks to Yend.
Yes. Lots of plants.
And we ate dinosaur meat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A grand feast of oatmeal and dino meat was had.
Yes. And then I got a dragon.
Oh, yeah,
Bigfoot
you
dragon.
You found a pseudo dragon named Larry, who's kind of adopted you, as cats do. Technically, he belongs to Ichaka over here,
Mm-hmm.
but he's kind of free roaming. She's like
moved
his
on.
roommate. Yeah, it's like if she has the good food, she's my best friend. But right now, you have the good food and that crabby thing on your head and the takoyaki, so you are currently my best friend. Which reminds me, I need a dragon token for good old Larry.
Good old Larry.
Larry the
Kins.
cat.
Yeah, basically.
Apologies as I scrounge around my desk looking for my art supplies.
Oh, he's dark. Let me see if I can make him more shiny and green.
Is he like a metallic green?
Yeah, it's kind of pretty emerald. Pseudo dragons are weird. They have kind of their own color scheme. So even though he's a green dragon, he's not like necessarily equivalent to the big green dragons. He's just kind of lizardy looking. That's very vibrant.
I give him pets.
Yes. He tolerates it and continues to watch Branwyn licking his chops. Someday a crab.
I give him little bits of takoyaki for good behavior.
So did you guys found some items? You did some scavenging. You checked on stuff. Some of our scientists are stuck out in the void. Get back in the bubble, you morons. There you go.
Get
Rudra.
in the bubble!
Rudra, what are you doing? Get over here. Okay. You got some plants. You got some items with some of them having strange capabilities.
And we got a
Okay.
big flying sea monster problem.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was gonna come up. So you also had some rocks, some big asteroids. There's kind of a lot of debris around the building at the moment. So this looks like it might be kind of an ongoing concern. And it does kind of look like you're drifting slowly into a bigger cluster of asteroids. But more pressingly, while you were beating off asteroids, Shaylin, I believe, noticed a weird
Ship off in the
Ship?
distance.
creature, object of some sort, approaching in the distance.
Oh, that's not
Yeah.
good.
Then he got
Ew.
closer, and he's
And
kind of
was
big and
trying to
squiddy.
signal to everybody that it was coming towards us.
Wait, it's
He's
way
in
bigger
the
than that.
living room.
Yeah, I feel
There
like
we go.
that's not actual size.
This is it approaching from the bottom.
And
Ew.
not at all relevant to any kind of meta plot in the slightest.
No, I don't
Is
know what
that
you're
a
talking
mind
about.
flayer ship?
Maybe,
That looks like a mind flayer ship.
maybe.
That maybe to me just seems like a confirmation.
You're just saying that because of
Maybe.
tentacles.
Look, anything that has tentacles is probably a mind flayer.
It could
Yep.
be piloted by sentient octopi. You don't know.
Oh, look, the mind flayer captain.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. He has a little brain puppy too. He's also very big. Hold on.
Yeah, I
That
feel
other
like
brain
I
bug
feel
is
I feel like
way
that
small.
ship. I feel like that ship is actually like 3 times as big as it
The
looks
ship
right
is
now.
not to scale, alright? It's much bigger, but it will take up the whole screen, so we're just gonna say it's docked. It's got these weird tentacle, like, skewers coming out the front, and it actually kind of latches onto the side of the building, and kind of docks with the building, and then this purple, smooth skin, yeah, words.
Purple people eater.
Yes, a purple people eater approached. He did in fact have 2 eyes. He hovers. You notice that he does not walk. He kind of just floats ominously out of the ship, followed by a little brain puppy thing.
Head crab.
Maybe.
We'll call it a head crab.
And,
Caitlin readies her spear and gets ready for a fight.
yep. And
I'm
2
just like,
trolls who are not
warheads.
appearing. Appear, I say. Oh my goodness. What layer are you on? Anyways, if you guys want to roll initiative,
If
this seems like a good time to roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to click myself. Okay.
can you open
Do
up
I
the?
have myself selected?
Can you?
Oh yeah, that'd probably help.
How
okay.
do I select myself?
So click on your token.
Wait,
Branwyn!
Brandon,
Branwyn's ready.
what? Okay, just use the 21 as Agnes's initiative.
That's fine. Alright, those tokens didn't work, so pretend these goblins are... You know what, fuck it, they're goblins.
They're
Mind Flayers, Goblin Thralls. Why are you not targeting? Copy. Copy. There you go. You watch as this creature kind of looks all of you over. Kind of assessing you. And then you hear, like a really raspy voice in your head that just says, Submit. Submit or perish.
I do a hearty no.
Then die. But not really. Actually, capture them.
Caitlin's like, submit? Is that meat?
Submit. It looks at you, Shaylin. Well, let's see. I feel like this is not actually a surprise round because it needs to roll initiative. We'll see if it gets to you
It
first.
is meat, Shaylin. The worst
is meat.
meat.
It is surprise.
The worst
meat.
of meats.
This was not a surprise because you totally saw the ship coming.
Bad meat? Well, I'm full, so I don't need that bad meat. You can go away now.
Oh, jeez.
I don't think we're gonna have much of a choice with this bad meat.
Bad guys get to go on that turn. Scientists. Rudo, you will represent Team Science.
And
And
Shaylin
That's
is
appropriate.
currently not wearing the space helmet.
Sorry, did someone say something?
Shaylin is currently not wearing the space helmet.
Oh, okay, not wearing the bubble. Well, you
Nope.
are currently in the bubble, so that helps. Who am I
Also,
missing again?
are we keeping the same values from last session or not?
I don't think we've rested since then. If
I
that's
know
your
we
question.
You have not rested,
Not-
so no.
Okay.
Although I will say, when you were stopping to eat food, that was probably at least a short rest.
Yeah.
Short rest.
That was a short
Send me
rest.
yours.
You haven't slept for the night. I know that doesn't actually really help most people,
Nope.
because... Sorry. How tapped for spells are you guys?
I think I've only used one spell.
I am only a little bit irked at the fact that I have burned one of my level 3s already.
Okay. Okay.
But aside from that, I'm ready to party.
This was something I had forgotten to take into account, but that's alright. I
Yay,
get that fine.
spellcasters.
We're missing Shaylin. Shaylin needs a turn. What'd
Hmm?
you get? Oh, I just need to put you on there.
Oh, I was the very first roll.
Add to turn.
Mine was,
17.
17.
And Agnes. Agnes is Branwyn.
Branwyn is not. Branwyn was 9, and then I tried to roll for my own.
Okay.
And the second one, 21, was what I was trying to roll for Agnes.
That's fine. You guys can you can be a team. Shaylin got
17.
17, thank you. Alright.
I think when you combine the tokens, you got rid of my token as a thing, and just it's Branwyn now.
Oh no, I'm sorry. When I tried grouping them.
Yeah, I think it's only gonna show up as Branwyn and not my token.
Maybe because I put Branwyn in front. Now if I put you in
Maybe.
front.
Probably
I don't know.
because you selected Brandon first.
That could be it.
No,
Well,
I selected myself out. Like, I deselected everything, and then selected Agnes again, and it still went to Branwyn.
it might be because
I mean when
selected Branwyn
when
when
you
I made the
grouped
group.
it.
Yeah. We can tinker with that more later. But for now, just assume that you're wearing Branwyn as a hat, I guess. And Branwyn is also you. As a team. Is that
Yes.
cool? Alright.
This is fine.
Oh, I need to sort this.
Vanril's
Very
not
good.
on the turn order.
Vanrill! Where are you? There you are. I thought I was missing someone. And you got a 8?
Yep.
Time to plot. Okay. Now we're ready. Well, Agnes and Branwyn, you're the only one to get the chance to react before he does stuff, so... Yeah, it's Purple Squid Man. With some... I will say that he's got these two figures behind him, and they look kind of... They look a little out of it.
$45. Da, 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 da. Ah. Ah, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha.
Haha!
Haha. Guess
'Kay.
what has a range of 60 feet?
Is it Chatter?
Yeah.
Alright,
I cast shatter on this mook.
and it's like, isn't it, is it like, it's got a 10 feet radius? Something like that?
It's a 10-foot sphere.
Yeah.
Say it again?
A 10-foot sphere.
10-foot sphere. So that'll hit, if you're targeting him,
It'll
you
hit
can also
all of
hit
them.
Minion and Minion. I don't know if you'll hit this guy too. I think he's just out of range. But you'll get those
Well,
three.
I mean, you just moved him, so
Did
this
I?
guy's
Oh, sorry.
5. Like from here, that guy is 10 feet.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, and that's 5. So it'll hit all of them.
Very good. Little brain puppy, get back to your square. No, not you. Go over there. There we go. Okay, cool. That will hit all of them. So let me make some. They need to do what's
They have to do a Constitution check.
Constitution.
Yep.
Alrighty, for the mooks, the green mooks. That Constitution is +2. Mook number 1. Gotta
failed.
fail. Mook number 2. Super failed. Here, I'm gonna color code them. You get to be pink. There. Okay. They both fail. Brain puppy. Which is it's an intellect devourer is what they're called, but it's a brain with puppy legs, basically. His constitution is a 1.
He's
Also
dead.
failed. Probably. Well, he's got so many points. And Mr. Mind Flayer himself, also +1. Womp womp. Alright, roll the
Also-
damage.
All right, I'm casting the. So this is a 2nd level spell, but I'm casting this at a 3rd level. So.
Oh, he does have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects, so he gets to go one more time to see if he gets better. Nope, nope, he super fails. Carry on.
Yeah. So slash R2d8. 11.
11.
That
Oh.
should be 4d8 if you're casting it at level 3.
No, it's 1d8 for each slot above level 2. So it's 2d8s,
Yeah, so
right?
4d8 total.
Wait,
I'm. What? No, it would be a 2d8. It goes when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 2 or higher, the damage increases by 1d8 for each slot level above second.
Well, but at first level, don't they take 3d8?
It starts at 3d8.
Starts
it-
3d8, so you
And
add
you-
an additional.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm being stupid.
Yep. No, that's all right.
I was reading it wrong.
I mean, you read the
Don't
second
call
part
it being
correctly.
stupid. You just read it wrong.
Yep.
All right.
So yeah,
21.
21. That is a hefty hit. They all cover their ears and go, "Ow!" Minus 21. Oh, brain puppy,
Fitting in the thing.
are you still alive? You are. Oh my gosh.
By how much though? Probably not by much.
I'm not telling you, but it's not very much.
Ugh.
All right. Any other effects from that? I forget. Is it just It hurt
let me
bad?
see. A non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage if it's in the spell's area.
okay? Good to know. So that means they'll have weakened attacks.
Yep. So all
the
their
two moves
equipment
will-
is probably weakened.
All right.
I
Okay.
think
Cool.
that's how that works.
Are you gonna move, or is that your turn?
I'm gonna stay comfortably over here.
That seems
But
like
because
Yep.
I did have a short rest, so my bardic inspiration is back. by
Okay.
1.
Who are you
Let me
inspiring?
see. I'm gonna inspire. Let's see. I shall inspire Shaylin. Shaylin!
What?
I shout over at Shaylin. Shaylin! Do you see the brain puppy? It's
Brain
made of cheese. Do you want some cheese?
cheese sounds delicious after all that meat.
Yes. I get the cheese.
Hold on.
I
I
Get
will
got.
the
get
cheese.
some cheese,
I
and
got a
we
thing
will
for
eat
this.
that cheese.
Get that cheese.
Hey. There you go. You're inspired.
Cheese.
Excellent. I don't know if
And
that
I
will
just-
stay with you if you move, but there you go.
I nod my head and like she has no idea.
Good work. All
That
right.
character really does have no. Oh, what's this effect? That's cool. It's like
It's
musical notes.
It's your bardic inspiration. All right. It is now Mr. Mindflayer's turn, and he is going to mind blast you. All right. Let's see. Make a intelligence saving throw. Everybody in a 60-foot cone, which is, I do believe, everybody.
Can you draw this
Yep.
cone? Okay, that cone.
16. I don't know if that saves me.
Int save everybody?
Int save everybody.
Woofa.
Yep.
I will roll for
surprised I
the
got that.
in the scientists as a group. Apparently,
Hey, I'm
Did
good
great.
at that.
Oh, whoops. Wrong button. Intelligence
19.
save. There we go.
Hey-o.
Did we all make it or no?
who rolled above a 16?
I rolled 16.
Oh, okay, you made it.
Teen.
So Shaylin is toast.
Jalen and Dwemer.
No. 'cause
Dwemer crit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dwemer's first roll was regular intelligence. Second roll was intelligence save.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yeah, I hit the wrong button on the sheet.
gotcha. All right, so just
So Shaylin
Shaylin.
gets it. Unless can I
Okay.
use my inspire to add to that?
You can. You can use your inspiration right now if you want.
Okay, she is focused on the cheese. So,
So, that's a D8, I believe, that you get to add to it.
roll
Although,
1,
honestly, even if you roll a 1,
Yeah, it's a 1d8.
you're gonna make it. So
so
yeah, well,
3,
that's
so
good.
that makes it.
you made it. Yay! Let me go back to pointer. I'll just take that music. Take those music notes away. Okay. Cool. Nothing happens. But your head's hurt briefly for a moment, and then you just all shrug it off. Everybody's like, "Oh, that's no big deal." I don't know why these guys are scary. And he looks really perturbed, and just kind of turns to his minions, and you can hear him in your head say, capture them. And then he kind of goes to hang out at the back and just watch stoically.
Because what he did ended up being nothing.
Yeah. Dude, that was my big cool thing. I'm gonna come over here, away from your 60-foot target thing.
Right
Yeah,
up here
right up
in
here,
the
on the
enemy.
shell.
That's cheating now.
He's supposed to be smart. I feel like he'd be smart to be like, she hit me before. Oh man, you can still, yep. You only have to take one step and then you can hit him.
Yeah.
Wait until you see the range on the shit I'm about to throw at him.
Well, I mean,
Oh boy.
but he's also screwed if I do it here, so anyway.
Yep.
Okay.
Shaylin,
Shaylin
it is your
counts
turn.
jump.
Jump! Oh boy, okay, so I forget how this works.
Let me bring the
So this
Thank
lets you, it lets you travel pretty far, I think.
yeah, let's see. Dive skills, blah blah blah. When you choose to activate a dive skill, you may be wait, no. Does this explain how it works?
I think you've gone too far ahead.
Okay, going back to the front.
Yeah, how many squares?
Jump is one action, need to recast every 10 turns.
Okay.
So I can jump, and now I have the ability to jump, and that's Shaylin's turn.
Okay, do you have any bonus actions or anything? Or are you gonna move?
No,
just-
not until I can, like, actually attack.
Shaylin crouches down and gets into a springy pose like she's about
Yep.
to spring up. Alright,
That's,
Dwemer.
glaring from her.
Alright. Since it's a cantrip, I need scout range of 60 feet, and I really don't have a lot of ranged option. I'll go ahead and use Sacred Flame on somebody within 60 feet.
Six flame.
Let's see, where's the lure? There it is.
I forgot to have the other minions go.
40, 39, 40. Oh, he's only 53 feet away from me.
Get him.
I can get him. So yeah, I'll Sacred Flame the big purple one.
Yep. Wow.
So he has to make a Dex saving throw versus 12, or take 2d8 damage.
Rolling the dice.
Rolling, rolling.
Wow.
Rolling.
This is a derpy mind flayer.
He-
I am very
bottom-
scary. Wait. Oh, I fell.
Alright, then he's gonna take 7 damage.
His
7
special
damage.
abilities don't help him.
My 7. Okay. He looks very perturbed, and now he's kind of glowing, right? So he gives some kind of advantage to other attacks against him.
Flame-like radiance descends on the creature that you can see within range. Target must succeed. Target gains no benefit from cover for the saving throw. Nope, that's it. He just
Okay.
gets to be on fire for a second.
Okay. Cool. Next up is Yend.
So I think there's got to be some wiggle room on how much of this creature counts as terrain. But I'm going to cast Spike Growth.
Okay. On the ship? On the elephant ship?
Yep.
Okay.
It hits everything in a 20-foot radius. So if I put it like on the deck, it will cover.
Does it need plants up there first to grow from?
No.
Okay, cool.
Are the
Spontaneous
tentacles on the ship
generation.
moving?
They're kind of latched onto. They've kind of grappled onto your fragment.
Okay, so they are movable. They are not just
Yeah.
there for shit.
They
What?
are movable. You can attack them if you want.
Yeah. What effect the spell has on the creature? I'll leave up to you. But yeah, Yend is gonna. He's gonna grab the plants on the wall next to him and say, "Blood of the wood, drink of these interlopers." And then the plants that he was growing before just start to grow out until thorns start to stretch out over the tentacles and onto the deck of the ship, making the entire thing difficult terrain for the duration.
Pretend those are spiky.
When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet of travel.
Okay.
It looks like a completely natural camouflage. So they if they can't see it, they have to make a perception check to see it. Versus my
natural camouflage on all things, because this is a tiled deck.
I
Do
mean,
the plants look like tiles?
you make the call on this one. It says the transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at the time of the spell. Okay, that's important. They probably all saw me cast the spell, so they saw it happen.
Yeah.
But any newcomers to this area will be like, oh fuck.
Yeah. And then every time they move 5 feet, they take how many piercing damage?
They take 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet of travel.
All right.
And it's a 20-foot radius, which means it covers from like here to the dude up top.
Okay, let me fix that. Like so.
To the captain.
Oh, to the guy.
Yep. It'll reach there, and it'll reach all the way up the length of the tentacles.
Okay.
That'll work.
Cool.
And
that is the least convincing plant growth I've ever seen. But that's all right. It's fine.
Yep.
You get the picture.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I think that's my turn.
All right. Vanril, the well-dressed. Taylor?
Taylor?
Tay-Tay.
Okay.
Literally, the second I need to talk to you people, I get talking.
Aw. Do we have a better plant growth? There's got to be a better plant growth picture.
Anyway, meteors.
Meteor.
Tiny ones.
Tiny meteors. Okay. Upon whom? All of the above?
Let me review. That's right, okay. On Tiny Brain Cheese Dog.
Brain cheese dog. Do the meteors persist?
Um,
Or is it just a an instant action and then it's done?
well, the answer is both.
Okay,
You
I don't
create 6 tiny meteors in your space. They float in the air and orbit you during the spell's duration. If you cast a spell,
oh, okay.
you expend 1 or 2 of the meteors. So
Then
it
I'm
is
gonna
concentration and instant at the same time.
I'll put this over you.
Okay, cool.
And hopefully that will help me remember that that's meteor related. Okay, cool. So roll your damage for that. Or are they rolling a save?
No, those 3 idiots are making deck saves.
Okay. So 3 idiots. Dex is +2. This is for Brain Puppy. 19. Dex is +3 for the 2 gobos. Oh my gosh. Where will those saves have ready to go? Alright, one of them failed.
Okay.
And do they do half damage for the ones that succeed?
Yes. So,
Okay.
Okay.
18 damage.
And 9, effectively.
Okay.
Goodbye, brain
Well,
puppy.
Yeah, brain puppy is gonna go. Blah. I also forgot to make them take a turn last time, so they haven't gotten to do shit. That's alright. 18 for this guy. And
There's a lot of negative space on that token.
yeah, on the
See how big the X is? Like the actual
Yeah.
token is like 4 times as big as it needs to be.
yeah, it's real weird. And actually,
and
let me
then,
just verify something real fast.
Oh, okay.
Okay, no, they're still alive. They're good. they're not happy about it, but they're still okay.
Okay.
All right. And then
And then, quickened chromatic orb on the mind flayer,
nice.
which
What hose?
Do I need to roll a save again, or
that's what I. No, you don't.
a better orbital effect for that? Let me do. Check the other.
This is spell attack plus
Oh, these look
7
like
for 19.
19. Oh, sorry, I'm ready now. I mean to set you on fire. Here. That can go away. There you go. 19. They need to. Yeah, that'll hit. I think. Let me double check. On Mind Flare.
He
That'll hit.
takes
Yep.
10 fire damage.
10 fire damage. His fancy robe is singed. And you can see his tentacles, his face tentacles flop around in displeasure. Harumph, you imagine he says.
Okay. And that is it for me.
Okay. Rudo is going to move far away from this thing. Because what is that thing? He's gonna gather all of the other scientists away. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Some of you guys could. You know what? You're doing a good job fighting these guys. You don't need scientists' help. They're all gonna cower in the corner. Error is throwing himself out of the airlock. Okay. Did I get them all? Did Chaka run away? Cower in fear. Okay. They were useful. Or not. Agnes! Gosh darn it, brain!
Ah,
I'm sorry.
they shall know fear.
They shall know fear.
They shall know fear.
Fear! All of them?
All of them.
Okay.
I cast Shatter right here.
Okay. Nice.
I click.
And they're doing Constitution again.
Yep.
Constitution. Oh, you guys. Just one. This is
Failed.
embarrassing.
Oh,
I promise
one
this
lives,
is supposed to be a
but-
hard challenge, guys. Alright.
So 2 fail, 1 lives. I'm assuming it's this second goblin that lives and not the mind flayer.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Okay.
Well, he has a lot of hit points. He's not gonna die, but
No.
he's gonna take the full brunt of this.
Yep. Okay. And I'm also casting this once
Oh,
again.
Wait, I
at-
keep forgetting that he has a saving throw, though. He has advantage on saving throws against magic. He still fails.
So I'm casting this at level 3 once again.
Okay.
So this is slash art because I can do that. I have
Yep.
I have 3 spell slots for that I can.
I believe you. So 48.
Yep, 48. 14.
14 damage.
And then the one takes 7.
Okay. Oh, that guy's hanging on by a thread. Surrounded by spiky plants. Haven't done shit yet. But now is their time. Are you gonna move or anything?
Oh, Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Shaylin.
Back to Shaylin.
Yes, Shaylin. I know you could not obtain the cheese,
The
but
cheese is still there.
the cheese is still there. You can take the cheese body, but also, this man, he is made of octopus, and we can make takoyaki out of him.
Takoyaki?
You want
That
some
I love
takoyaki?
takoyaki.
Yeah,
The
we
sweet
can
irony.
make some, yeah, we can make some takoyaki out of him. In fact, We could probably make takoyaki out of his ship.
Ooh.
It's real hard to tell if this ship
Galen
is a living
pokes the
creature or
ship
not.
with the spear.
Yeah.
With the tentacles with the spear.
It does kind of wiggle.
Yeah. Let's get this wiggly treat.
We're going to be fed for weeks.
Yeah. Heck, we could even steal the ship.
Alright, well,
Ooh.
first things first, he gets to try to get that power back. So let's see. He does get his power back, so he's going to attempt to, again, try to mind blast you all. So please make another round of intelligence saving
Oh,
throws.
I'm
Everybody.
Yeah.
I didn't do so well.
Intelligence.
And in the
I failed.
meantime, you need to beat a 16.
Yeah, I didn't get it this time.
No.
Oh. Womp womp. Alright, then he's going to roll. Eh.
Of course, Shaylin can use Bardic Inspiration to save herself.
I could.
So,
You know what?
everybody-
Sure, I'll try using it again.
Okay. What did you roll initially, Shaylin?
1d8.
Yeah, so go for it.
I
Yeah.
rolled 15 and then blessing a 6.
Nice. Okay, so you made it. So you don't take any damage. Everybody who failed takes 17 psych damage, I do believe.
Okay.
And and you are stunned for a minute. So who failed?
I failed, so I'm at 28 hit points.
Okay. I need a stunned.
Am I
Why
the
is there no?
Am I the only
You're the
person?
only one.
Yeah.
Shaylin also made it.
I don't know
Oh,
why
okay,
I put
Shaylin.
that. I thought I was looking at all of my resistances, but apparently I only have one.
There's no stunned condition. That's silly. Alright, well, so let's see.
What?
Looking in my orbital condition things. It's fine.
No Tweety birds.
Yeah, there's no Tweety birds. You would think. So I'm just gonna put a trap on there. No, not that. Not that. Sorry, it was next. I clicked it to close the window. You're not dead. Yend, you're good. Vanril, you're not good.
Not good.
Okay.
Oh wait, is one of our frog people dead?
Oh no, she's hiding under a corpse.
Oh.
Please, please don't tell him I'm here. This is my camouflage.
Nothing here but us.
Wynock has a hat.
Nothing here but us bad corpses.
I'm dead.
Why can't you just hide underneath the T-Rex head?
That would have been very smart. I will do that on my next turn. Hold on, Vanril, I gotta move your
Poor
fire.
Grudrear.
Blep. Okay. Here's your meteors back. Although, I wonder if you can still... You probably can't do spells or anything with a stunned condition. I need to look up what stunned does.
You can't do shit when you're stunned.
I thought you could still do spells.
No, you don't get to do anything. You get to
You don't
sit
get to do
there
anything?
and grant advantage.
You are incapacitated. Oh, okay.
Stunned means you can spend your turn trying not to be stunned.
Yeah.
If you're
This
lucky.
Is why these guys are scary.
Yeah.
So he's gonna look at his two minions and be like, "There, I've incapacitated them. Go get them." I don't know why my voice changed, but so be it.
And how about you make him sound like Zoe?
Like Zoidberg.
Yep.
Wanna try the apology dance? You have to die. Okay, anyways, they get an attack in. They're going to go... Well, Brain Puppy's dead, so he gets to go to Brain Puppy heaven. But the Gabos get to make an attack. They're gonna try to make an attack. They're gonna walk over a lot of spikes first and be very sad.
I feel like the goblins are going to die.
They might pulverize themselves to death. They don't have any ranged... Well, they've got a dagger they can throw.
They can try and come over here.
Are the
I'm gonna
goblins
have
smart enough not to travel?
them both roll intelligence checks to see if they're smart enough not to just run for it.
So they can take one step and then assess their life choices.
Ow. 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 Yeah.
One is
Uh,
dumb.
One of them was gonna look down and be like, "Oh, that's bad," and he's gonna stay put and try to throw a dagger.
Okay.
So if you're throwing at the long range, it's at disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it is more than the first number.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm rolling this twice and taking the lowest one.
Where are you throwing
He's
it?
aiming for Shaylin. Shaylin, I'm guessing a 10 does not hit you.
10 does not hit my AC. No.
Okay. So
Let me
he,
double check that.
I'm pretty sure none of you guys is that squishy. I hope not. If you're
My
that squishy,
AC is at,
we need to get you some
17.
armor. Okay. And number 2 was not that smart, so he's going to at least take a step towards you and go, ow!
And
He
then
takes
we'll-
7 piercing damage.
Oh boy, is this it? Hold on. Let me just check again.
I feel like that kills him.
Well, he has 1 hit point left.
Oh,
So,
I rolled really good on that too.
so I'm gonna say he just dies of shame because he's
No,
basically
don't
gonna.
kill him. Don't kill him yet.
Don't you want him
Yes,
to
kill him.
humiliate another round? All right,
Kill him.
kill him.
Kill him.
I got one
It'd
yay
be
and
a
one
hard
nay.
fight.
No Percy.
Hey,
mercy.
hey, it's your
No
it's your character, Ann.
No
That's
mercy.
true. No mercy, Percy.
No mercy.
Well, okay,
Percy.
but keep in mind that half of you guys are stunned at the moment.
Yes, no mercy.
What would he do?
He's gonna throw his dagger too. No mercy, Percy would be merciless. Trying to attack Shaylin, and I think he's within 20 feet.
Okay. So that's 15.
still does-
it
that
does
still
not
doesn't
hit my 17.
Ah! Oh, he can make 2 ranged attacks. He's attacking again.
Do it.
Reading. Whoa, that one will hit.
That hits.
Reading your
roll for
enemy's attack
damage.
cards would probably be smart.
Excuse me.
1d4. Take 5 damage, please.
5 damage.
Is this the
Okay.
first? Alright. And that is their turn. Shaylin.
Okay, is this guy on top of the ship or in the ship?
He's kind of on a ledge above the door.
Shaylin
not-
immediately jumps for him
Yeah, get him.
and
He's
aims her
not-
jump. She's learned a little bit from last time how to aim it, so she goes straight for him.
Nice.
And then as she lands, she uses, come on, ability, sweeping dive. Copying this, using my first of the strike points.
The attack hits, the creature must make a strength saving throw. On a failed, they are knocked prone. Okay, you're gonna try to knock him over. Cool. So
Also, I don't know if I get to do damage to him.
I would assume so. I think it's in addition to your attack.
Let's see, dive save DC 8 plus. I'm also going to write this.
When you attack with a jump attack, so you do your normal jump attack.
Okay, normal jump attack. So that is jump attack is probably just my attack. And I'm using the glaive for this.
Yeah.
Where is my character sheet?
He's just standing up there on the shell, just being like, "I need better thralls, man.
This is BS.
Killed my dog.
So that was 20 to hit.
20 to hit.
With the attack.
I do believe that will hit.
Okay, so damage would be 13.
13. Okay.
Mhm. Also, maybe Shaylin takes some damage since she's in the spikes.
I
I don't think that's how that works.
think it's only if you move through it. If you jumped over it, I think you're
I
okay.
jumped onto it.
Onto it.
Let me see.
When
When a creature moves into or within the area. So she probably takes 1 square of damage.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Go ahead and roll
guessing.
that. And then remind me. So what is your dive save DC? Is your proficiency bonus, which is what, +4 right now?
Plus 8 plus wisdom modifier. So that would be wisdom is +3. So 8 plus 3.
Plus proficiency.
Plus proficiency. So proficiency, it shows me as +3.
So 8 plus 6. So math 15? No. Yes. No.
8 plus 6 is 14.
Yes. Thank you. Is that the DC to beat to avoid being knocked over?
Sure.
I'm guessing. Okay. Strength save. Your strength is zilch. Well, it's 0. And yep,
Okay,
As
he is knocked prone.
comically slipped. He's like, "Why couldn't it have been an intelligence save?"
You're fighting against maybe the least intelligent character here.
Ah, your mortal enemy. His mortal enemy.
I'm too dumb to
Whatever.
bleed.
Yep. So you can make a saving throw at the end of each of your turns to end the effect. It was a intelligence saving throw, so go ahead and make an int save.
Oh, that's for Kevin?
Yeah.
Wow.
Womp, womp, womp.
Wow. Wait, who needs to make intelligence saves?
Everybody who failed to become unstunned. Or you were stunned for a minute, so 10 rounds?
What about those of us who are still stunned?
You, when you are stunned, each time your turn comes around, you make a save to try to break out of it earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, Yend, you are
Oh,
not currently stunned, or
I am not currently stunned.
Yeah, wait.
I am the only person that dodged that bullet.
except for Jalen.
So, I am going to... Oh, I should have checked range. Oh, wow. That's great news.
Thought he was safe.
I'm going to crank Ray of Sickness up to level 3 because I'm not going to cast Plant Growth again today. A sickening greenish energy lashes out toward the creature within range, which he is just within. I make a ranged spell attack.
Is spike growth concentration?
Yes.
So does that go away?
No, this is not a concentration spell I'm casting right now.
Got it.
Does a 22 hit him?
It does.
Great.
He's surprisingly squishy.
It's a first level spell. I'm jacking it up to 3, so I'm adding 2 more damage dice.
Oh, he's not happy.
Oh, he can make a Constitution save to half this damage. And that is poison.
Okay. He's going to. He can make a Constitution save now
Yeah.
to do it. Okay. 20 plus.
And I just checked a bunch of my math, and my DC is now 13. Sorry,
He has
14.
advantage on saving throws against magic effects, so he's gonna roll twice. And take
Really?
another.
All magic effects?
Yep.
That's awesome.
He had 15 was his highest.
15 will do it. My
Okay.
DC is 14.
Okay. Does he take half damage or anything?
Yes, he takes half poison damage.
So he takes 12.
Yes.
He rolled up being like, "Ah, this is gonna be easy. I've just found a nice new batch of slaves. What? What has happened?"
And now I got bullshit up my nose, and
Yep.
there's a crazy lady in my grill, and my shoes are ruined.
Did I mention they killed my dog?
My dog is dead.
And I left the oven on. Of all
Ah.
things.
Vanril, go ahead and make an intelligence save if you are stunned currently.
Ooh!
Nice. You are no longer stunned. And I feel like if you roll a 20, you should be able to have your turn, right?
That's
Is it, oh,
that's not a
I
thing.
that's not a thing, but I know like if you roll a 20 on like reviving from a
on
death
death
save,
saves, that's a thing. Yeah.
I kind of want you to be able to take your turn.
Hey, you're the dungeon master.
I am ruling that you may make that you may take your turn since you rolled a 20 on your save.
Okay.
Does it say when you make the saving throw?
It does technically say the end of your turn.
The end of your turn? Yeah.
But fuck it.
Do we still have 3 mooks alive at the moment?
You have 2 mooks alive. One of them is very close to death, though. Oh, sorry, it's 3. You're correct. I apologize.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. No,
Then-
gosh darn it. And I think you still. I don't know if you lost your meteors while you were stunned. Would that have been a concentration check?
Where
Hmm.
why do I keep pointing that down? The answer is probably because it is a concentration spell.
Okay.
Hmm.
But then I don't know which supersedes what, stunned, concentration check, or
Well, you only have to make a concentration check when you take damage, and the stunned effect doesn't appear to automatically do anything like that.
I feel like you could probably still concentrate while stunned. It's not like you can do anything else but concentrate on your spells. I don't know, fellow DMs, other D&D players. What do you think?
well, I did take damage, so how about I just make a check and
Okay.
Yeah.
we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, you would have
Do
to make a
that
check.
then.
Unfortunately, being stunned only causes you to automatically fail Dex and Strength saves. So
Okay.
And
This
this
does-
is a Constitution save. if I
yeah,
understand.
Yep.
yeah, it shouldn't affect you.
I forget, is it the rule that he has to roll more than the
No.
damage you... yeah, no.
Oh,
That was bullshit though, because did you see how
I
long
saw-
that hovered on the 17?
Yeah.
all right. It doesn't.
Thank you.
I'm having a hard time figuring out where this is, but somebody on the internet seems to think that the only condition that can stop concentration is incapacitated, which is part of being stunned.
How about we
Oh.
just roll?
Yeah.
Well, I failed the roll anyway,
Yeah.
so
Well, for further reference, I guess.
no, for further reference, I'm casting Shatter on the 2 mooks that are still alive.
Shatter.
Shatter the
But-
all powerful shatter.
Between Shatter and Spike Growth, I need to remember to just have hardier characters in general. Because I think the whole last adventure with the Heat Force was defeated by you guys turning them like they were goats that just pulped themselves on the spikes.
Mm-hmm.
And then there were dinosaurs that pulped themselves on the spikes because they weren't smart enough not to run on the spikes.
Yeah, you're gonna need more flying creatures.
Hey, you know what's cool? Mind Flayer's hover. Except that he's
Ooh.
currently knocked prone. I didn't even think about that. Can you knock prone a levitating creature?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
They get up the same as anyone else, I think.
And are you gonna make saving throws or
Oh, sorry. What do I need to roll again?
dexterity? Or actually, no, I believe it's Constitution. because
Constitution.
Shatter is weird.
That is +2 and
Yeah.
+1.
Can confirm incapacitating does break concentration.
Okay.
No roll involved.
So that's for the 2 goblins. And then here's both the spell saves for Mr. Illithid. So 16, 19, and 15. Did any of those fail?
Okay. So the Illithid wasn't affected. Period.
Oh, okay.
It was just the 2 mooks. So what
Yep.
did they roll?
A 15 and a 19.
They passed then. So they are going to take 6, 7 damage.
He's dead. He's dead, Jim. The other one is still kicking it though.
Okay.
You see him shake his tiny goblin fist and be like, "No, Jorb,
Good old Jorb.
Jorb, why?" Will that be it for your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I should have never taken this Jorg.
Jorb.
Yeah.
Ichaka. Nope, not Ichaka. Sorry, my bad. Trying to remember who my spellcasters are. Kitten is going to try to. Is it Lesser Restoration that removes? Hold on, let me
Should.
double check. Effects. Yes, one condition. So, Kitten is going to cast Lesser Restoration upon you, Dwemer,
Oh.
and be like, "Thanks. Good luck. I'm going away now. Goodbye."
Hey, not to backseat DM too much, but I don't think it works on stunned.
Oh my gosh, you're right. It only does paralyzed. No. That's dumb. What can cure stunned? Alright, never mind. That didn't happen and I am so sorry, Dwemer.
It's alright. Just means
Why
I
doesn't
gotta
it-
roll another instave.
Oh, you know what she's gonna do though? Enhance ability!
There you go.
Which is I believe enhance ability. Spells, let's see, not Owl's Wisdom, it is Fox's Cunning. You have advantage on intelligence checks.
Yay.
And then she's going to retreat back to Sword of Safety over here. Thumbs up. Agnes and Brenwyn.
Yes, it is me. Is it my turn to reevaluate my life?
Yes, I forgot. Are you still stunned also?
Yeah.
Make an intelligence
14.
save. No! So close. Can you inspire yourself? Wait, you're stunned. You can't.
No.
That's rough. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way that Branwyn could help you.
Branwen could be like, I was cursed by a warlock.
To inspire you, roll a d20 for Branwyn, and if he rolls higher than like 18, we'll say that he gives you a little bit of inspiration.
Roll a 1d20.
Yep. Holy cow! All right. Brandon just looks you square in the eyes. It's like, I believe in you. I was cursed by a warlock.
God.
All right.
I am free.
Well, you're not free, but you got advantage. So roll it again to see if you're free.
Okay, advantage. What? I don't know what happened there.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know what happened there either.
You rolled a 4 and a
What?
3?
Oh man, roll 20 is just not being nice. Is what
Yep.
happened to you.
No.
Alas, you are still stunned. Womp womp.
Wait, that's not how that's... If he's inspiring me, isn't that just a bardic thing?
No, there's different kinds of inspiration. I was just gonna give you like general inspiration. If you would
Okay.
like to treat it as bardic inspiration, I'm willing to hand wave it. If you want to roll a d8.
Let's...
It- It would be more accurate to say that Branwyn took the help action.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
trying to help
Yeah.
you get out of it.
Okay.
Nihilor. Okay, can you cast spells while prone?
Yeah?
Okay. He is going to cast Dominate. Nope, not that one. Dominate creature, not dominate monster. Dominate person? Is that what it's called?
Domination.
Yes, there you go. Yes, Shaylin,
Yo,
make a wisdom saving throw, if you will.
wisdom
Please.
saving throw.
Yep.
You do have disadvantage on attack rolls while you're prone.
Does that include spell attacks?
Yeah, it's an attack roll.
He's not making an attack roll though.
Okay, then it doesn't apply here.
Yeah.
So I believe I failed it.
7, you did. Okay. Shaylin, this purple squid face person seems really friendly. You're pretty sure. Actually, this guy's like your best friend. Why are you fighting him even? In fact, those other guys that were fighting him, they're jerks. You should teach them a lesson for picking on your new friend.
You guys, you're so delicious. I like you.
He makes a nervous anime sweat drop. The one remaining Gabo, he's also going to try to back away from you because you're friends now. Friends, right?
Any though,
Thumbs up?
does he need an action in order to not get prone?
Oh, you're right. Yes, you're correct. He's gonna stay right there and just smile and nod at you, friendly like. Except he has tentacles, so I don't know how you would see the smile. But anyways, the goblin's gonna make another attack. Can he even hit anyone? You know, he's gonna turn around and hit you. No, he's not. His boss just used
Sure.
a thing on.
But does he know that his boss did his thing?
Yes, because the boss communicates telepathically with them.
Okay.
They're like linked. So it's gonna be a disadvantage to yeah. Okay. He's attacking Dwemer. He's a sitting target. Eh. Oh,
Ooh!
okay, I'm guessing that hits. Fortunately, it is a dagger, so
Yeah. Nothing like critting. Nothing like critting on a D4.
yeah. So take 5 damage, Dwemer.
It's a crit.
It's a crit. I don't know. Do daggers do anything extra on a crit?
I mean, they do the same thing every weapon does, which is you roll the dice a second time.
Alright. Take 10 damage.
7 damage.
7 damage?
Yeah, you only add the modifier once.
Okay.
Oh.
Thank you. 7 damage. And that is his turn. Shaylin?
I no longer have control. I was going to start attacking my own people.
You don't have control anymore?
I no longer have control.
How did you lose control of your character?
Because I am charmed, probably.
Uh,
I cannot. Oh wait, no, never mind. I got.
You're on the
I was
ruler.
using the wrong thing.
Yep, that'll do it.
Okay, so because she has jump still cast on her, where is the ruler thing? I can probably jump to here and attack Dwemer.
Jesus Christ.
So jumping to here, using the glaive. I'm sorry.
Aren't you glad you woke up for this, Kevin?
Yeah, sure am.
All right, using abilities, I will just attack with my glaive
okay.
and try add any effects. I'll leave that to you.
No, just regular attack is fine.
So
How
does
much
a
damage?
12 hit your armor?
Nope.
Okay.
Good. Shaylin failed.
Dwemer, you watch, perhaps in horror, as your plucky friend Shaylin turns around, murder in her eyes, and tries to attack you. It's very upsetting. Fortunately.
So,
Don't
translate
attack
to
the target,
Dwarvish.
attack me.
I watch in utter annoyance as the super annoying one proceeds to annoy me even further. Got it.
Yep. Anyway, it's your turn. You have advantage on the intelligence saving throw.
Yay! Watch it fail both times.
Yeah, roll 20. So yep.
Yay!
You can
Jesus.
use real dice if it's gosh darn it, roll 20.
It's fine.
Yep. Yeah, but you guys, if you have real dice and prefer to roll those, I trust you. Sometimes roll 20 is a jerk. Well, thanks for playing D&D, Gavin. Yeah, and
Dwemer, what is your AC?
17.
Okay. And you're not seriously hurt at the moment, just stunned?
I have 13 hit points left,
You are, okay.
he's pretty hurt.
You're pretty hurt.
and I'm the cleric.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Stop typing and just say it, Todd.
Stop attacking my takoyaki.
Oh, jeez.
There you go.
You can just turn it into takoyaki easier when it's dead.
Good point. Face mine.
Okay.
Jalen
Ooh.
has hearts in her eyes.
Okay, good news. Healing word is a bonus action. All right.
What's the good word?
What's the word?
Yep.
Heal.
Heal.
Quit it.
It's technically 2 words.
I say it real fast.
Yep.
Words for healing is just
Yeah.
quit it.
All right. It's not a ton of, well, let's see. It's a level 1 spell, so I'll jack it up to a level 2. So we do 2d4, not 12d4. That would be wrong.
Awesome.
Plus my, hang on. Plus my spellcasting mod, which is 4. Nope, sorry, I'm a druid. It's 3. So, Beat Bop, you get 7 HP.
Nice.
Thank you.
And then, as my action, Shaylin, I'm only going to ask you to stop once. Do you have a response to that?
Todd.
Oh, so you're talking to me at game.
Yeah.
Okay. Shaylin goes, but, do I get a save or anything towards the mind break?
Let me look at that again.
Otherwise, Shaylin's going like, but I was attacking him, and now I'm attacking you, and wait, what's going on?
Only when you take damage.
Okay, then Shaylin explains that, and like,
I don't think you would know
You
that.
wouldn't know. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna cast Infestation on Shaylin.
Okay.
okay,
So he just holds an arm out and a fucking like cloud of mites just washes over Shaylin. So con save Shaylin.
on save. Okay.
Mhm.
Can't you just bind her?
Unfortunately, it doesn't do anything like that.
And it's actually a con save for yeah.
Yeah, it is a con save.
So 20.
I don't have
Alright.
mites, but I do have bats.
Oh yeah, it's a cantrip, so it doesn't. So it doesn't do any damage if she made the save. Dang it! All right, well I tried.
Do they disappear?
Yeah, it's just a cantrip. It just happens.
Yep. Then you are still under the spell. Venril.
Oh,
Taylor.
yep. Okay, I am going to cast Chromatic Orb once again at Squid Face.
Squid face.
Squid face killer.
At a level 2 Chromatic Orb, excuse me.
Okay.
And
Constitution spell.
13.
That will not hit, alas.
Well, there goes my last spell slot.
Womp womp. You got any bonus actions? Take that as nope.
No bonus actions.
Yep.
Man, I'm a sorcerer. I got spell slots and I got spell slots. Except I don't.
Yep.
I can cast all the spells except when I can't.
Guess we're gonna TPK. Alrighty then. Scientists, can you do anything useful? Let's see. Can lesser restoration? I don't think it can. But it is a charm effect. No, I think greater restoration is for charm effect. Blinded, deaf, and paralyzed or poisoned. Lesser restoration, you're useless. Kithin is
Start
going to begrudgingly.
firebolting everything I can see.
So you still have the enhance ability lasts for an hour. So you still have advantage on your attack, but she can't. That means she can't do that for anybody else. Shoot. Kithin's going to grab a bow and arrow from conveniently nearby and try to shoot the squid man. Because that's all she's got. Eh. Okay. And a miss. Well, she tried. Sorry. Agnes. Oh no, BRB.
No, I'm still here. I can wait like a second. Okay, so I still have to do freaking intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
I have too low intelligence for this.
Mind Flayer was pretty powerful.
If only the cleric was also not. He could help. Well, let's see.
I feel like this was ill-timed.
Yeah, it was barely timed. You guys didn't get to rest or anything. You only got a short rest in. Roll a d20 for Branwyn again. Eight, 18 again.
Yeah.
All right, roll another d20 roll another int save. Fingers crossed.
On advantage.
This is your advantage, so you just get another try.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Oh,
there we
thank
go.
fuck. All right, can I cast spells now?
Yeah, you crit. I'll say go for it.
Okay. Guess what, bitch?
I like that. It looks like the laser's coming from Branwyn too.
Level 3, my last 3rd level spell. Shatter!
Break that boat.
Break that boat! Break that boat!
Constitution +1. 19. But he still
Okay.
takes half damage though, right?
Yeah. So it's /R 48. So he takes 4.
He's pretty upset by what's going on here.
Oh!
Oh,
I
yep.
can do a bonus action.
Okay, what's your bonus action?
Motivational speech.
Okay. Go on.
I inspire everyone and just shout to the heavens. We must collect the takoyaki ship.
That's yours.
Shaylin is wearing a face that's like she's struggling.
She's like, oh
She's
boy.
like,
I love
takoyaki, but takoyaki, Fred, but takoyaki.
So motivational speech means that everybody gets inspiration, or like an inspiration dice.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I gotta interject real quick.
Alright.
I don't want to be a rules lawyer, but motivational speech is a ritual.
Is it?
It has
That's
a
not what
casting. It has a casting time of 1 minute.
Mine is
Yes.
Oh.
It said for me a bonus action. Let me see. Hold on.
And it's also advantage on wisdom saving throws, which alas would not help in this case. But that is still a cool spell.
Yeah. I mean, and they gain 5 temporary hit points.
Yeah, that's also nice. Nothing to scoff at, but yeah. So it would take you, 6 rounds, 10 rounds.
Yeah, it would take a while.
Yeah,
Okay,
if you were to
never
cast
mind.
it in battle.
I think maybe 10 turns, or I don't know.
Yeah,
Never
'cause I think
mind then. Instead of that, I'll just do healing word
healing word is good.
as a
Healing
bonus
word.
action. Who has the lowest hit points?
I think still Dwemer.
Probably still doing
Probably
her.
Still me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Dwemer, what are
Heal the
how many
cleric.
Dwemer, how many hit points do you have?
20.
Oh, okay, so we're both the lowest.
Nope, I'm at 19.
Oh,
Oh boy.
so all 3 of us are the lowest. Is
Wimmer's
Dwemer
kind of at the forefront.
is Dwemer free?
Nope.
He is not.
Still
He is
stunned.
not. Yeah, he's having a
Yep.
bad day.
Alright, I'll heal Dwemer. Let me see, how much is healing word?
1d4 plus
Plus your whatever your spellcasting mod is.
that, yes.
Okay. So I'll cast this at my 2nd level.
Okay.
So it's a 2d4 plus, I think, what's my spell modifier? I don't know what my spell modifier is.
You're a bard. It'll be your charisma mod.
Charisma?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 5.
Ooh, awesome.
Yeah. So I have to roll it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So a 2d4 plus 5. You gain
Your
11 back.
charisma is 20.
Yeah. Because I'm a
How?
tiefling.
And
Yeah,
bard.
The
tiefling.
particular tiefling that I chose and ability granted me a point in charisma. So,
So then you
Bard.
would have had to have a 19 somehow.
yes,
Again, how?
I got
She
good
rolled
rolls.
good on her stats, bro.
Yeah, but when we were creating our characters, we were forced to use an array.
Stat array.
That's what I just
We didn't roll our stats. We used an array.
Well, so she had a 16 in, because wasn't 16 the top stat in the array?
no.
15 is?
Nope.
Hmm.
I have
Gotcha.
6. My OG was like 16, 14, 15, 13, and 19
Hmm.
when I rolled the dice.
Agnes, do you have a feat?
A feat?
Yeah,
I don't
because
know
we've
if I
had at
have
least
feat.
one ASI since
Yeah,
character
I don't-
creation,
I don't know if I have a feat.
which
All
means
I have
it means you would have at least had the ability to gain 1 or 2 stat points
Yep.
since character
Or-
creation.
Or you could have taken the improvement to the stat also.
I
15.
took for myself. I
17.
took a racial feat, I think.
Okay.
Or
Does
a
it-
racial,
does it s-
it's- It gave me a stat in charisma.
Okay.
Okay.
That's where it came from.
It was barbed hide, racial, tiefling. One of your ancestors was barbed devil or other spiky fiend. Barbs protrude from your head. You gain the following benefits: increase your constitution or charisma score by 1, up to a maximum of 20.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it
But-
came from.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's that's what I've been saying. I rolled a 19 initially, and I got it up to a 20.
But
But
again, you said you rolled, and if we used an array, then the highest stat you would have had is a 16.
Yeah,
That is
but
true.
the thing is,
I
Kevin,
think
is
she
that
rolled. Yeah.
Agnes was made for not this campaign.
I'm from a
Yeah, that's
different
true.
campaign.
In retrospect, yeah, if you guys
That's
want to re-roll your
on hand.
stats, it is on me. I didn't even think about it. I thought I had let us use roll previously. So I apologize. If you guys would like to roll your stats rather than use an array, that is totally fine. I had thought that you guys got to choose.
I was told to use an array when I was making Dwemer.
I
So I
apologize.
used
Yeah, no,
the array when I made Dwemer.
Yeah.
I array everything now, so.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Same.
That is my bad. Yeah. So feel free to, if you would like to re-roll your stats.
I'm not trying unfair. I was just trying. What the hell? How'd you get a 20 in your stats?
Yeah.
If you rolled, it makes sense.
Yeah.
If you change
Yeah,
how you're
that-
making characters, it makes sense. It's just until I had that information, it didn't make sense considering how I made my character.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I had forgotten that we were doing arrays way back in the day, also. Hmm. With apologies. So yeah, like if you guys want to retcon that, mayhaps after this fight, we can retcon some character stats, if you so choose.
Let's move on.
All right.
Yeah, so Dwemer, you've got 11 more hit points now.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And is that your turn?
Yeah, that is my turn.
Okay. Mr. Mindflayer is not having a good day. He's going to Shaylin. You hear in your head,
Mm-hmm.
once again the raspy voice being like, "Bring your friends inside. Capture them." Or not friends. Bring the others inside. I'm your friend. Get those other ones.
Not to be confused with.
Greatly.
Not to be
Yes.
confused with your other friends, who are not your friends anymore. Oh, I'm bad at this.
Oh, I'm a terrible mind flayer. And then he's actually gonna go. He's gonna use his
Shaven
action.
will be confused.
Yep. He's going to use his action to not be prone. So stop being prone. No, don't be dead. I always click that. You're not dead yet.
Doesn't he take damage for getting up and moving?
In the spiky growth,
Yes.
I think it's only if he takes a step, but he also wants to take steps. So yeah, he's going to. Actually, I think he can levitate as a bonus action, but let me double check that real fast. He might just be able to instantly cast it whenever.
Oh, is it a spell?
He just has. Let's see. Yeah, I think. Where at will levitate.
Okay.
But I imagine it's still an action to do it,
Probably.
and he used his action to extend. Yes. All right. Well, he's going to awkwardly walk through the spikes because he don't give a fuck. He's gonna go into his house, so he's
Ow,
gonna take
ow, ow,
2
ow.
steps into the spikes and then turn around and enter the vehicle. So two times damage.
2 times the damage.
Yep.
So 4. No, I'm sorry. That's not right.
So I'm gonna move him to a different layer because he's inside the thing. So he takes.
He takes 8.
8. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't physically roll that, but.
All right. Okay. And he
So I
disappears.
get a
Right.
saving throw.
Wait, hold on a second. That
Yep.
goblin needed to do a constitution check.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right.
I'm like, hold on, that goblin shouldn't be living.
Con plus 2 for him.
Oh shit. Okay,
Yep.
so he takes half.
F. Okay. Go back to tokens. So he took how much? 4?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. And that is their turn. Wait, no, he gets to also make. It's his turn also, so he gets to also attack. He's just gonna stay very still and try to throw more daggers. Man, I wish.
It's a
Dwemer was-
long range for him, so
Yeah, it is. Eh, actually, no, it's not that bad. He's gonna take the disadvantage and attack Yen.
I mean, that's objectively a good call.
You're the one that made the ship spiky ouchie.
Yep. Which is a concentration spell, so
Mhm.
this might do him a lot of good.
That'll be plus 5, but he's rolling at disadvantage. So I'm rolling twice and taking the lowest one. Well, that's 6.
6.
Alright,
Yeah,
but he has multi-attack, so he's gonna try again.
Throw the other dagger.
That is a 10.
10 will not hit. The druid.
Is-
The druid is a little beefier than that.
He does nothing. He's useless. Jalen, kill your friends.
Some assholes throwing daggers at me now.
The Constitution save, or I mean Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. I believe at the end of your turn. Let me just double check that.
Oh, I would have failed anyways.
That's right.
So Shaylin hears the orders, bring friends to ship. So she puts away her weapon and tries dragging Dwemer with her.
Okay.
That's very funny.
Yeah, make a strength check.
I will do that.
Oh boy.
Oh wait, that's saving throws, strength.
Wait, what? Hang on. What does stunned do to?
Can you resist? What?
No, it's just that I weigh 200 pounds and
That's right. And you're in heavy
she's
armor.
tiny.
Yep.
That's at disadvantage then.
Oh yeah.
Do I have disadvantage? I will roll again if that's the case.
No, it's fine. He just can't take actions. So.
Yep.
But that's neither here nor there.
You
How
rolled
much
a
is
21 on strength.
Hmm?
You rolled a 21 on your strength.
Yeah, 21.
I feel like you should be able to drag him at least a bit of a distance.
Yep, so dragging him this way, maybe up one.
I think you can make like half distance.
Yeah, so that'll be
And
as
you've
far.
still got all these spikes to go over.
Yeah, so she's
Hey!
taking a little bit of damage from the spikes.
I was say, are you taking damage from spikes?
Yep.
Okay.
That's great because that means that's a chance to get out of stunned every block you walk through.
Yep.
Oh, so I get to do it again?
Well, first take some damage.
Yeah, the damage.
Yeah.
Hold on. The damage. All right.
Boy, I bet this character would have been really terrifying to play if someone smart.
One
was
square
so bad.
damage. One square damage is 4.
Okay.
4.
So
All right, you take 4 damage. Now make your save.
44.
Oh
Okay,
my gosh.
doing another save.
This is ridiculous.
This is ridiculous. I am so embarrassed.
I like this.
Wow. Doesn't matter. Take another step.
And I think that's as far as she can go while holding on to somebody.
Roll some more damage.
Take 7 more damage on the second step.
Does Dwemer have to take damage? He's being dragged
Okay,
into
some
spikes.
damage.
I guess so. It does say distance traveled.
Take 1 point.
Just do one for him.
Well, he would have taken 4 and then 7. Like we'll just roll the same for him.
There goes that 11 hit points.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you roll to save this, anyways?
Oh wait, you're doing wisdom saves.
Yeah, I'm doing wisdom.
Oh, okay. Wait, yeah, you're right. It is wisdom save. My bad. I was thinking of the other attack that was intelligence saves. You're right. It is wisdom saves.
Okay, so
my
that's it for my turn. Like, yes, master, bring friends to ship.
Capture friends was the
Capture
is the order
friends.
you hear
Bring to ship.
echoing in your brain. Boy, this mind flayer is dumb. They're supposed to be smart, but you need a smart person running them, and that's not me, turns out. So, Dwemer, you do have
We'll
advantage.
have advantage on the stupid check.
You do. That's enough. You did it.
Oh, thank God.
Oh my gosh. Poor Dwemer spent the entire fight.
Now you get to see what happens when when a dwarf finally gets to let all his anger out.
And I'm gonna say, fuck it, go ahead and take your turn, because you haven't gotten to do a turn in, like, most of the last hour.
So, what do I have to roll to judo throw Shaylin at the fucking dinosaur head?
I believe that'd be an athletics or an acrobatics check.
Yeah. Yeah. First a grapple check.
Okay, so how do I do a grapple check?
I think it's contested strength, right?
It's athletics versus athletics, I think. No,
Wow.
it's well, shit. No,
Wow.
fucking go for it. I don't care.
Roll an athletics.
The grappling rules are way simpler than they used to be, and I still can't fucking remember them from
I know,
session to
right?
session.
Holy cow. She's wily. She evades your grasp.
Well, then, as a bonus action,
You can just smack her. Get your hands off me.
God, no, bonus action, I'm casting spiritual weapon,
Nice.
which will create a lightning hammer
Yeah.
in this area
Yeah.
and smash that fucking gobbo.
Hammer. Spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon.
Hit
Get him.
fucking
An 8.
fucking D20 just has it out for me tonight.
Mm-hmm.
It's rolling in extremes. I feel like the
Mhm.
algorithm's changed or something. -8, you said?
8 to hit, yeah.
Oh, 8 to hit. That will not hit. Alas.
I love a spiritual weapon.
It's pretty great.
It's a free
It's the
attack
only
every
way
turn.
a cleric gets to attack twice in a row.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright,
Alright.
seems my turn.
Alright. It's okay. You're free. Oh, do you want to move?
I can't move. Was trying to grapple Shaylin. That's it.
Oh, that was your move. Alright. Yend!
God. Now that he is not stunned, does it look like Shaylin still has the ability to to drag him?
I mean,
I guess he can resist now, right?
they seem pretty equally matched. So yeah, your guess is as good as mine.
Fuck.
I'll make that
This is-
camera look cooler.
This is awful.
This is crazy.
We're supposed to be fighting the mind flayers, and I'm like, all right. So mind flayers hovering over my, he can hover over my fucking. Okay, I'm gonna stop
He's a
concentrating.
champion.
I'm gonna stop concentrating on plant growth
Okay.
because the only people that can't circumvent that are my friends.
Though of note, they could have. I mean, it will have to hurt her to get her out of it, but it does give her a lot of.
Yeah,
chances.
but there's
It's high damage.
there's more efficient ways to do that. Fuck. Nope. Let's go for the big guy. I'm gonna cast. Well. Nope. I'm not gonna chance that. I'm gonna cast a Ray of Sickness at level 2. How's a 20 grab you, Captain?
On Gabo, that'll hit.
Is the captain not visible anymore?
Captain went inside the ship.
Okay.
Captain fled.
Yep. Captain's had enough of this noise.
All right.
You can hear like the engine revving up.
And 3d8 poison damage. He can make a con save to cut it in half. Are we serious right now?
Wow.
Those are
D20.
d8s.
Chris, get some I have some physical dice right
Yeah,
here.
my dice have been pretty good tonight, but
Alright.
not on that one.
Con save for Gabo is +2. I'm rolling great. Don't know what your problem is.
You guys should roll better.
Yeah. Should learn to D&D.
Yeah.
So you take 2 damage.
I fucking guess. That was only a level 2 spell. I feel like 1 damage per level is not the most efficient use of arcane wizardry. But
General,
the fuck do I know?
help. Kelly, you still good? Or did she leave?
She said,
Sorry, I'm here.
yeah.
Okay.
My mic was muted. I've been talking. I have a way to save Shaylin, I think.
Oh, okay.
So get to me, and I will save her pending question.
Just checking.
Yeah.
All right, Taylor, it is your turn now.
Okay.
I also forgot to mention. Well, while you're on the ship, it's also got its own atmosphere. So never mind.
I'm fine
Nobody's
with
technically
operating.
in the void at the moment.
We are in the void. We are on the tentacles.
You're
We'll
on
say
the
that the deck has breathable air,
Yeah, we're gonna use.
but
Yeah.
not the tentacles.
Okay, I accept.
You can hold your breath for quite a long time.
Yep.
But it is also a little bit chilly out there, just so you know. If you stay out there for longer than a couple minutes, you're gonna start taking cold damage.
Okay. Shaylin's fine. She has the boots of warmth.
Yep. But also a couple minutes is like. Hopefully, combat will be over by then.
Oh God, I hope so. If everybody just keeps rolling 4s until we're
Yep.
Well, we're gonna find out with Firebolt
Are you hitting the
Firebolt!
goblin?
Goblin.
Okay. Seven.
It'll hit.
I will take a 17.
Nope, not what I meant. Nope. Trying to make the dice go away. There you go. Roll your damage.
6 damage.
Bleh! Also, clock for some reason.
Alright.
He's clocking out, one might
Yep.
say.
Is Shaylin still under an effect?
Yes.
She is.
Alright, then I have the solution.
All right, the scientists are gonna. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, she is still under the effect and just violently tugging on Dwemer.
Yeah.
Yep.
get in the.
The scientists are going to turn toward Agnes and be like, "What do you want to do?"
Is
As
Shaylin
per-
under a spell?
It certainly appears that way.
Dispel magic.
Hey.
Does it work?
Okay, so let me see. So dispel magic because it versus
It
the
works
spell
on
level.
anything lower than level 4. It immediately dispels it.
This is a level 5 spell.
Okay, so for
I
each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
Okay. So I think you're just making a spell attack, basically, right?
much.
Not a spell attack, but a charisma check.
Yeah. Oh, you want? Do I need to make a charisma check?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
Hold on, read it again.
for each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
Which is
The
charisma.
DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. On a successful check, the spell ends.
So the DC's 11.
Yeah. Okay. Charisma check.
Wait, the
Is that a
DC's
saving throw?
the DC's 11?
It's 10 plus this.
Plus the spell
10
level,
plus the
which you
spell's level.
just said was 5.
Sorry, 15. I thought it was the difference of spell level.
No.
My bad.
Okay. So do I
15.
just hit charisma or am I saving throw?
Not
think it's
saving
just-
throw.
Oh,
It's just
just
it's just a charisma check.
24.
Yeah.
24! Shaylin! Shaylin, I have
Okay.
tragic news.
You've been
Your
lied
friend
to by a takoyaki.
Takoyaki is not your friend. This whole time, you look in horror. What were you gonna do to Dwemer? Ah!
I completely forgot that I had to spell magic.
Well,
Useful. Useful.
A moment of clarity crosses Shaylin's face. Not soon enough to keep Dwemer from slapping the shit out of her.
yeah.
So is it my turn now?
It is
Or-
your turn. It will say it's your turn.
Okay, Shaylin is like, tries taking a breath, can't take a breath, looks at herself, looks at Dwemer, takes Dwemer, and then hops with him back into the bubble.
I'll say it's up to you guys if you want to pursue or not.
Well,
Can we-
her first thing is say,
Yeah, take a breath first.
Oh yeah, yeah. There you go. Whew, okay.
what happened? Takoyaki seemed like friend, now he is just takoyaki again.
Takoyaki is always food, just to be clear.
Takoyaki food. Got it. And
Yeah.
then that's it for Shaylin's movement for now.
If you guys want to, I'll give you a minute to talk it out if you guys want to. So basically, he's disappeared back into the ship. You don't know if he's got more guys in there.
Is the ship still latched on to the thing?
It is at the moment.
Is there a way to destroy the ship?
It's a pretty big ship. You'd have to work at it a bit.
Do we
You could
cut?
try to pursue him.
Do we cut this thing loose, or do we smoke out the captain and take his stuff?
You could try it. Yeah.
I think we should rest first if we are able.
Will he let us rest?
He's not likely. It seems like he's in the middle of getting ready to leave.
He'll either keep pursuing right now, or he'll leave.
Yeah, he'll either bring out more guys to fight you with, or start the process of sailing away and going after a different target.
Not gonna lie, I'm a little tapped, but I'm not out of tricks yet.
I'm a little tapped as well. I used all my shatter, so
So-
Vanril is sitting on the table, already eating, and with a mouthful of just like, "Chopped."
Daft. So you're just gonna let it? You're just like you vote for to let it sail off,
I
or hope
vote to
that it
flip at the
leaves.
bird.
I'm.
Look at the bird.
You know what?
Shaylin's taking her spear and stabbing the tentacles there.
I'm gonna
Ew.
hang on. I'm gonna do recon.
Okay.
Because
You gonna recon?
because if it's one guy, then let's just go fucking stab him until he's dead. I'm gonna become bees.
He did look pretty hurt.
I am
will
going
say.
to become bees.
You're gonna. All right. I sadly still do not have bees for you, but I can make
Whatever.
bats.
Whatever. I become insects, and
Or you can
I
feed it.
fly after him.
Okay.
Okay, we have an octopus now.
All right. Let me just grab you for just a moment there, Yend.
Okay.
Can I take just one player to another map?
Yeah, you can. If you grab my my thing down below, my name, from the bottom of the screen,
Oh, okay. And
you
then,
can drag that onto a map.
Shaylin's also like, should I go after him?
Okay, now. Put you right here.
Okay.
So this is the front. Oh, also there's a ballista.
Okay. Okay.
It's not in use at the moment.
Yeah, sure,
It's
fine.
It's broken. It's fine. You currently do not see him, partly because I need to go grab his token also. Stand by. Grabbing tokens. Or would it be super boring for you guys? Do you guys want to watch just so you can watch stuff? Kind of feel bad having her.
Let's just make this quick.
We're not
Any
there.
idea what's going on?
Yeah. Let's just
Alright.
fucking make this quick.
Alright, alright.
I'm gonna fly through these rooms until I see something alive.
Alright. On the whole top deck, I guess, dude, should I even make you roll a check, or we are assuming that you're just
I don't know. You're the. I'm flying through until I see something alive.
Alright. You see nothing alive on the top deck, but there are some stairs going down here.
So there's nobody all the way into this room.
Correct.
Okay. And this is a door.
That is a door. Yes, that's
Okay.
the door to a room. This is a door.
Can I squeeze around it?
Yeah, there's a crack under the door that
Sure.
the bees can fly in.
Mhm.
Totally not stealthily.
Mhm. I'm just gonna peek in, make sure he's not in there,
Okay.
and when he isn't, I go up the stairs.
Okay. They're technically downstairs, but yes, you
I go down the stairs.
and you come out over here.
Whoop. Over here.
Yep. There you go. You see some cages. These look like slave pens.
Mm-hmm.
There's appears to be a couple people in the cages, but more importantly, you see him strolling confidently towards what appears to be the helm. But you don't see any other. I mean, here, let me reveal them for you so you can see. Yeah, there's two people in the cages, and they kind of look up at you, terror in their eyes.
And
The
a cloud of
Yeah.
um.
What new horror is this? There's also a headless body to your left.
What are these creatures in the pens?
The creatures in the pens.
Yeah.
One of them looks like a gith.
Okay.
And the other one is a crystal person whose name I've forgotten what they're called, but it's some kind of crystal alien.
A crystal person?
Yeah.
Is it a shard mind?
I don't think so.
No, it's something else. Yep.
I don't think it's technically a D&D character, but I thought they were cool looking. So I was like,
hey, that's fine.
Yep. Shard mines are cool looking too, though.
Fuck.
You want me to come in and follow?
Well, I mean, you don't know what I'm doing right now. God, and there's no windows or anything in here?
No. They like it dark.
Yeah, they do.
Your bees.
Mhm.
Bees are not super stealthy.
Aren't they?
No.
Not when they're a swarm.
No, not typically in swarm form. Are you trying to be stealthy in your bee form near this guy?
I think the moment I see him, I probably would.
Okay. Yeah. As far as you can tell, there's no other people on there are what appear to be slaves. They don't look like they've got like the thralls kind of had their eyes clouded over.
Mm-hmm.
These two people in here look like they are lunch. They're juice boxes being
okay.
saved for later.
I'm extrapolating a lot of data from this scene.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Ah, fuck.
But this is a pretty small ship. It doesn't look like it had a big crew on it.
You say it's pretty small. If I were to cast thaumaturgy, could I make a sound that my friends could hear outside?
What's the range on that?
I don't know. Thaumaturgy? It just says your voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Well, I'm going to... I don't have much of a voice while I am bees, unfortunately.
Do you want to go back up to the
Well, hang on.
other deck?
Well, I have an ability to understand language, so...
You hear 1,000 tiny voices.
There's no insect language, unfortunately.
Bzz, 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 bzz.
I cast thaumaturgy. You can cause harmless. This is a spell, so I can't do it while I'm wild shaped anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna. I think the first thing, nope. I'm gonna turn back into a person.
Okay, you're a person.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy and make a. I'm just gonna make a hubbub. It says I can cause harmless tremors in the ground.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that, and I'm going to make my voice boom and just be like, "You're not leaving yet." And I just want to say it loud enough that they could hear it outside.
Okay.
You
guys totally hear it.
action.
Yeah.
I hear it,
You
and
immediately jump
therefore
back.
I go.
And then I'm going to that was an action, but if you'll let me hit him with something, I will.
Go for it.
Okay. The Ray of Sickness.
Oh my god, I can't move my character without fucking up with Branwyn.
Sorry. I will ungroup them for
Yep.
next time. Ray of Sickness, does he need to
If I hit him, which I think
That'll
I did,
hit.
then yes, he gets to make a con save to have the damage.
And he's rolling this at
And
advantage.
the damage is 9 poison.
9. He takes 9 poison. His purple skin looks slightly greenish. He also looks pretty done with everything that's going on here, and he kind of does like a little half step back of being like, ugh.
Yeah, me too, pal.
Insult to injury. Is everybody coming into the ship?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, let me drag just the whole
Drag the
gang
whole
over.
ribbon.
Team Torch, come on down.
Ungroup me from Bragwood, please.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Can I please stop being part of Crab?
Gosh, yeah. Advanced. Ungroup. Okay. Are you free?
I don't even see my character.
You dragged way over the side. Oh, okay. I need to drag you onto this map.
Loading in.
Yeah, sorry, it's kind of a big map. I'm gonna just drag your tokens on. So you guys will be up here. This is the doorway. Mine, the broken ballista. I'm just gonna drag your tokens on from the other
Yeah,
map.
give us like 3 minutes to
3
fully
minutes
load
to
in.
load.
Ian.
Is it really taking that long, man?
Yeah.
I'm
I
sorry.
see the
Yes.
map
I don't.
I
I
I
don't.
see the map, but I don't see my token.
because we haven't been drug over.
Yeah,
yet.
because there are no tokens yet.
Yep, here, let me copy. Hey, Dwemer, are you bringing your cool weapon?
I can just
spiritual weapon?
recast it. It's a bonus action.
Alright,
Oh, I see why it's taking so long.
okay.
We're having space effects happen, and they're slowly loading in.
Sorry. I can take that off if it takes forever. Why is the dead guy here? He's gone.
Alright.
I mean, I guess it makes sense he would be here.
I figure we're just gonna go down to the lower deck, right?
That would be a good safe bet. Did I get everybody?
Um, Thaumaturgy lasts for a minute, so every sound I'm making is amplified
Yeah.
for a minute. So they should be able to hear me.
You're just hearing a racket from the stairs.
Yeah, I
over
make
here.
sure that I keep talking so they can hear the direction the fight's coming from.
Alright, well, I go down into the direction of the fight.
Yep. I'm trying to decide if I need to
Okay,
make.
now the character's loaded in, but still loading the animation.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, Agnes, sorry, let me wait till it gets to... You know what? Fuck it, yeah. You guys all run down the stairs. And we'll restart turn order once everybody's in the same room.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to refresh Roll20 because
If this is
It's
too
being-
powerful a
being-
map...
It's being
effect on the
fucky.
far right.
Yeah, I didn't even notice the cool nebulas you put down there. That's rad.
Wait, there you go. No! I didn't mean to move you. Sorry.
No,
Don't go
Branwyn.
at the space!
Cursed by Warlock. No.
Yeah. It's cool looking as long as it doesn't make it unplayable. So if it's making it unplayable, I will keep that in mind for future games.
I'm not having a problem with it.
Okay.
Usually Todd's internet's the best one out of us all, so I'm surprised he is.
yeah, no, it's just really chugging for me. So, but
Could be a browser thing too.
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe I'm probably the only
This
one.
is a pretty big map too, but it also
mean,
has a ton of stuff on it.
I since switched to Chrome to run Roll20 because it's the only thing that would handle it right.
Back.
You're back. Well, Taylor, are you still loading in?
No, I'm here. There's no fixing this issue. I just have to deal with input.
Alright.
But that's not the biggest issue with a tabletop game.
All right. I'm gonna say we'll resume turn order, so it should be Vanrill's turn next since Yen just went.
Yeah.
I can't see the turn order. At least
Yeah,
I can see Agnes, but no one else.
Yeah, I just redid my turn order, but I was at 21.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Yeah, because this is a new map, so.
Yep.
That makes sense. Right, new map. Let me just clear everybody out then, I guess. Yeah.
And it was Van Roll's turn, and he was an 8.
So Agnes is on there. Vanrill. Yen just went. Go ahead and tell me what you want to do while I'm adding turns.
Vanrill?
It's Van Roll's turn.
Yeah.
Yes, Taylor.
Well, Vanrill, only having the weakest of magics availing him at the moment, is going to hesitantly out a suspicious cylindrical object that may or may not have the word flurry of crows.
Ooh!
Ah!
It's time!
Jesus. I scared the dog. Sorry, Kiki. Cool.
Oh my god.
All right. So, you see some instructions on the can written in shaky goblin hand. That says to use smash on forehead and then throw at the target.
Vanril levies a sigh, smashes it against his head, and lobs it at the illithid.
All right. You stare at the can, kind of plinks to the illithid's feet, and everybody just kind of stares at it for a minute. And then 3 spectral figures appear, illusory characters, in front of the can. You see, oh god, I need to remember the descriptions. You see a Goliath, with a great axe. Shit, what did Vilmac use?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
correct.
yeah. No, he had a spear. No, that was
No,
Jorg.
no, I'm telling you, he had a great axe.
Yeah. You see a Shatterkai brandishing fists. And you see a with a spear.
Yep,
Uh,
that's accurate.
and you see a Kenku doing some kind of cool magic-y pose, but also it's not actually real magic; it's illusory. Brando, and you see a halfling with a gun. I think that was everybody.
It's
By the power
li-
of gun.
One sec, it's lagging a bit too much.
It's lagging too much. I'm sorry, Todd.
Yeah, like
did
I'm
I-
only able to hear like every third second.
Oh man.
I think
What was
someone else is downloading something on your
Yeah.
internet connection, Todd.
Well, isn't
I
Yeah, but it's
Let
not
me
a
try
separate Discord.
I think I got all the 5 pints outside of the original 5 pints outside of Brooks.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like because it's such an old artifact, it would have been like, yeah, it would have been like Zakar, Dorork, and Vilmac, and maybe Brando.
That's true. I don't remember if Gon would have been.
I don't
included,
think
but
Gon was there.
Yeah,
When-
Gon was there because he was the one that got to make the fucking spell to blow up the bloodbath and beyond.
Yeah, that's
Path
right.
and Beyond.
All right, so for all of this, the spectral
I
bros.
can hear you guys normally now,
Okay.
Yay! For all of the spectral
but I'm
bros.
not in the game. So let me try
Okay.
joining the game again.
All right. For each spectral bro, roll a d6
Okay,
of damage,
so that's 5d6, yeah?
and this is all force damage.
We've been waiting like 7 years for this artifact to be open.
Yeah. All of Brooks' joke weapons. $20 damage as one. All of the figures reel back their fists. Oh wait, Vilmac was supposed to be holding
Dice
a flag.
animation, because
Yeah, the
The lag. Pick it up.
What browser are you using, Todd? I don't know why I'm speaking as if you can hear me.
We can. How about I move us to another map that is maybe less murderous, and we'll just theater of the mind the rest of this.
How about you move Todd to another map so he can talk to us?
Okay. Jeez, what? I think even the other map is big. Okay, I'm moving Shaylin back to the. Twitch
I don't
map.
think it's the size. I think it's the animation.
yeah, no, it's disabling the animated graphics that now has fixed
Yeah,
it
I can-
entirely for me.
Okay.
Oh, disable animated graphics? That's a...
cannot hear you guys. Like I can only
Yeah.
I moved you to another map, Todd.
3 to 7.
How did you disable the animated graphics?
It's
It's
just
still
open
moving to
settings.
me.
It's just in roll.
Oh, yep. Nope, never mind. Oh,
Graphics are still moving for me.
in the cog, there's a thing that says enable animated graphics at the bottom of the first set of checkboxes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's
I
working
had to
fine.
close out of that. I could not
Yeah.
hear anybody.
All right, I will not do a fancy animated background.
No, it's fine. Just have Todd turn it off.
Okay.
It still didn't work. I turned it off, and then like Ian put me back to the old map, and I could see things, but I still couldn't hear you guys.
What web browser are you using?
I am using Firefox.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, apparently Roll20 likes Chrome best.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, let me hop into Chrome. Do I have Google Chrome?
Well, it's more to say that Roll20 only builds for one browser.
Yeah. Anyways,
Works okay too, but
you watch as these figures, as one, pummel this baffled mind player, and he drops dead to the ground.
In a very cinematic fashion. It's like Knights of the Round.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It takes about 10 minutes for the whole summon
Yeah.
to finish.
About half of it is just monk unarmed strikes.
Yeah. And you are left in a ship, a weird squid ship. There are some people in very bedraggled, malnourished, in rags people. There are two figures like tentatively grabbing the bars of the cages and being like, "Did you kill him?"
I'm gonna move to the. Is this the Gith? This first guy?
This is the Gith.
Okay. I'll move up to him. Not that I know what a Gith is, probably. But Yend is gonna go up to him and like look him up and down and be like, "Is your skin supposed to be that color?"
Yes. Rude.
Good. And then he snaps his finger, slaps his fist, and drops a good berry into the Gith's palm.
Oh. He like instantly, without hesitation, puts it in his face.
We'll get you out of there soon.
Please, we're so hungry.
I go and hand good berries to any other prisoners that are still alive.
All right. Have we solved the audio problems now? We can all hear. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm just yeah.
I'm afraid of dragging you back to that map, Todd.
Give me a sec. I just download Chrome.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
I have a. Is this session over?
Oh yeah. Well, the battle is over. So if you guys would like to stop now, this is probably a good spot to stop. We can talk to the.
Yeah.
Find out what's going on later.
Yeah,
I
I make sure they are fed, and then
Okay.
we can talk about the rest of this next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can.
I assume
Alright.
I assume oxygen is not an issue in the ship, so
No, there's air in the ship. There appears to be food. You can investigate further. There's some mysterious bloodstains and bodies.
all right. Well, next time.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. More adventures
Alright,
of Torch.
Bye, Twitch.
Thank you everybody for playing.
Bye.
Sorry that
Bye.
battle took so long. I was not actually expecting it to be an hour and a half long fight.
I mean, that's how it goes.